Prewar Rippy here at West Jefferson, Ohio. Ox roast, Labor Day, Monday the 2nd of September. This is the ride area, and I noticed it's Kissel Entertainment, and they have a bullet, and this is the back of the fun house. There's pizza. There's a stage for the bands. I've got my new Pumpkin Show shirt on. It's a replacement of the same one that I had before, a Havana. Their Cuban wedding shirt. Over here at the Ox Roast, where they sell the 5,000 sandwiches and a bunch of roast beef, and they cook it in the ground. Historic old town on Route 40. They said the Carshow is on the hill, and in Madison County, Ohio, this is a hill. It's kind of like a delta region. A lot of history. It's the best farm ground in the world. Actually, the guy who's our current governor wanted to pull the tile out and put the tall grass prairie back in. Here's the Mudman truck, and there's not a speck of mud on it anywhere. We saw it yesterday over in Mechanicsburg. It's actually a brand new truck that someone bought that goes to a conversion company, and it has the lock boxes in the back, and that's where you keep your guns. You just lock them up in there. It's set up for a show truck. It's like, you know, these things, I don't know, the red things. And then if he's at a car show and the wind comes along, it won't blow the doors around. And that's why the guys with the butterfly hoods, they open them up and they have a bracket to put them on there tight. Yep, ain't a speck of mud on the Mudman. 6-cylinder Nova. A Jeep Rubicon. So this is like a flood wall. You can tell that it's earthen, and then there's a cemetery over yonder. It's a city park. Let's go on one video. The cars started arriving an hour ago, and it just looks really rainy, but the roads are dry. So there's a few bikes on the road, including me. It's a nice old dart there, the red. That Nova, the gold Nova, kind of waved at you when you went by. This one's more straight. 327 from the 60s or very early 70s. The Chevelle, the T-Bird. Did we see that one over at Urbana? They sure sold a bunch of those. We had a few of them in our family. I looked for the plaque. If you ordered one, they put a plaque with your name on it on the glove box. So a military tribute over here. Pretty cool hot rods. He has a wagon. He's got his own way of doing it. We've got some complimentary jams. And a nuclear green Mustang that I seen at Mechanicsburg. And I saw a really nice one over at I've been to so many car shows, I get them mixed up. I want to say Dublin because I seen this truck and that guy waved at me. I think I know this guy a little bit, enough to where he waved. And actually, I seen a guy at Mechanicsburg, and he has a YouTube channel, and he's in like a motorized chair. 1940, so this is pre-war. Pappy's club car. That looks like a fun car, doesn't it? It looks like you painted it with a brush or a roller even. The paint's on there thick like an old car would be. And he put the new LED lights on there for the car show, and he turns them on. And yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Got the music, got some nice trophies. She's got her shorts on, he does too. Yeah, I just couldn't quite, it was still in the 60s, I couldn't quite bear the shorts. So I don't remember this sign from this T-Bird. See, they made over 318,000 of them. I mean, everybody had one. Another car was the Cutlass. I've seen this Cutlass for sale for 2 years. It's a dairy farm on the way over here. Yeah, there's no plaque on there, no T-tops. But yeah, there's a lot of pretty cool options you could get. And then they were selling this car too at the same time, the Z cars and the Trans Ams in '78. Nice ghost flames on this guy's for sale. He's got 17.5 on it. Pretty nice lowrider car there. The Blue Duster. It looks like a different one than I saw yesterday, the color of it. Yeah, it's a different blue one. The heavy metallic S10. Yeah, Chrysler has some pretty wild colors. Yeah, there are more cars here than I thought, but we're still gonna cover it somehow. I'll find a way. We'll walk over here. Beautiful gold 64. The Volkswagen, you just don't see these anymore for some reason. The Vandagon, the Square Wagon. But it's not a bug, you know. A Square Wagon in red. The engine's in the back. '90s Vet. Beautiful Plymouth with the suicide doors on it, we'll call them. And is this a Packard? Yes. A teardrop Packard 40. See, this is 1950, so they went through the war and came back and built them again the same as the old ones, is what happened. We were talking about that. The other one had the war commemorative. And then after the war, when they started this ox roast 70 some years ago, they just got their old dies out and started making cars again instead of bullets. Little Chihuahua. Yeah. Yeah, it took Harlan back here where I mowed, and he didn't catch any mice. I seen him back here. I got rained on at 5 o'clock. Remember that one? Mustang collection, the Viper. He's got the hood up on it. And it's got like a cobra with the fangs for the emblem. She's got a little garage sale over there. Rock crawler. Monty SS, the K-bodies over here. A row of vets. Nice Rovettes. A primered Z car. A primered coupe. That's my first car. It was a 71 Roadrunner. Mine was green. That was orange or gold. The Corvette we see in Plain City, no, because he has red stripe tires. This one's yellow. There's still a lot of those around. People hang on to them. The Rambler. There's a very nice 50s T-Bird over yonder. It looks like a Dale Earnhardt. I wonder if that one was a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wasn't that what they were on? That's kind of a unique, a 3.8 Ford engine in there. At least he kept it Ford instead of putting a mouse motor in. The Willys. Pretty cool car there. Before its time. But if you drove something like this when I was in high school, they made fun of you, and a friend of mine would actually drive something like this. He'd get them for like 200 bucks. But see, this has a V8 engine. 1955 at the overhead valve. Oldsmobile Rocket. It's an Oldsmobile Rocket engine. But look how beautiful the car is, though. I mean, in 55 they had overhead valve. So I mean, yeah, they were making fun of him, but he was pretty proud of his car, that's for sure. And it turns out they're worth money, just like he said he was. The 50-some Cadillacs and stuff, no one wanted them. I looked up those gas cans. The guy, he priced them. Well, it turns out his prices are eBay prices. And when you go to these shows, they know the price. And sure enough, Chilton gas cans, 5-gallon plastic gas cans. 2 of them sold for $120 delivered. August 13th, and it's sold. There's 400 different selections, and then I hit sold and searched the Chilton gas cans, and that guy knows his prices, and he prices his gas cans what they are on eBay, and you think they're high, but that's what they bring, and he knows that. He mentioned to me to go to garage sales and look to buy them, but he didn't say on eBay. And yeah, if you like need a spout, one little part. So what's cooking over here? Got any roast beef? He's got power brakes on this old car. 1952 Chevy convertible. See, that's just your little 265 in there. Little airplane up there. But yeah, thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Packard Rippy here at the Carshow, part of West Jefferson, Ohio, Oxroads, Labor Day weekend.